Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Dylan from ROTOSZN.com, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the final NFL preseason slate that we have on August 29th. The NFL preseason is ending, regular season is coming up. This is the final preseason slate. It's a 4-gamer, and I'm going to be going position by position, talking about guys I like, guys I don't like, and giving my overall opinions on the slate. A few things before I get into that. I do want to ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. That really does help me out a lot with YouTube rankings. There's going to be tons and tons of NFL content coming all season long. I'm going to be covering every Sunday main slate as well as every Showdown primetime slate, so Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and Sunday Night Football. And then we're also going to be doing prize picks, props videos for all of those slates as well. So tons and tons of NFL content coming all season. Don't miss out on any of it. Go ahead and sub to the channel. And then I also want to mention ROTOSZN Premium. If you are looking for more in-depth content to help you out throughout the season, ROTOSZN Premium is going to get you access to my core plays cheat sheets, my positional rankings, my favorite GPP plays, favorite value plays, if-then statements, a whole bunch of NFL content with ROTOSZN Premium if you are interested. That is 30% off right now. It's been on sale throughout the preseason, and that is coming to an end on the 31st. So this is your last chance to take advantage of that sale. If you are interested in ROTOSZN Premium, just know it's 30% off right now, and that's ending when the preseason ends. So last chance for that. If you are interested, you can get it for $4.89 a week, or monthly or yearly, whatever package you want. But yeah, 30% off. This is your last opportunity at that. But then to get into the slate, I'm going to start at quarterback. A few guys I want to mention. Nathan Peterman. Where's he at? Okay, so Nathan Peterman got to be one of the top QBs on the slate because, where's it at? Okay, John Gruden noting that Peterman will start and Peterman will finish. So he's going to play the whole game. And I know Nathan Peterman isn't necessarily the best quarterback, but you don't really see QBs just playing the whole game in preseason, like ever. So when you do get that, that's a lot of opportunity to pass up on. Doesn't really matter if he's the best QB in the world. He's getting a lot of opportunity that you don't really ever see. So he has to be, in the top 2 to 3 QBs on the slate immediately. I also want to talk about Trey Lance for a second. He's probably a top 3 QB on the slate for me as well. He should get plenty of run. He has the rushing upside. I do prefer him over Garoppolo. I don't even know if Garoppolo's playing in this game. But either way, Trey Lance will get plenty of run. And he is one of my favorite QBs on the slate. And then lastly, I want to mention Daniel Jones. Another starter that's actually going to get plenty of run in this game. He's going to play at least a half. Jones is expected to play at least the first half. So we're going to get a half out of him, and then we might even get him into the third quarter as well. And I think that goes for all New York Giants starters, so he's going to be playing with the starters as well. So Daniel Jones immediately one of the best QBs on the slate. I'd probably even give him the edge over Peterman. Even though Peterman's going to play more, Daniel Jones is just a better QB overall, so I do probably prefer Daniel Jones as my number 1 QB on this slate. And then moving on to running back, a few guys I want to talk about. For Cincinnati, 2 guys are viable in my opinion. Chris Evans and Jacquez Patrick. We're not going to see Mixon much. Trevon Williams is out or injured. I don't expect him to play. If he does, it won't be much. But then we have Chris Evans and Jacquez Patrick. They both should get plenty of run in this game. And I do think they're both very, very viable. Jawan Jennings is another guy I wanted to talk about. Where is he at? Jawan Jennings. Okay, so Jawan Jennings, he's questionable right now, but he participated Friday. He didn't play in week 2 of the preseason, but he did play in week 1, and he played very well. If he does play in this game, I do expect him to get plenty of run. So he is one of my favorite backs on this slate. And then I want to go to New England, where Ramondre Stevenson and J.J. Taylor are 2 of my favorite backs on this slate as well. They both, since the last preseason game, I don't expect Damian Harris or James White to play much, if at all. So Ramondre Stevenson and J.J. Taylor are 2 of my favorite backs on the slate. I do prefer Taylor. Taylor may be my number 1 back on the slate overall. He's very involved in the passing game. But yeah, both of these backs should get plenty of run. I like them a lot both. I do give the edge to J.J. Taylor. And then Demetric Felton out of Cleveland is the last running back I want to talk about. He's another guy that should get plenty of run. He's very involved in the passing game. So, like Demetric Felton, I think he even lines up in the slot sometimes. So he's like really, really involved in the passing game. But then moving on to wide receiver. Honestly, not much stands out at wide receiver on this slate after a first look. Of course, like I mentioned, if you do want more in-depth content, ROTOSZN Premium, these videos are just a first look. With Premium, you're gonna get my full research and stuff in the slate. So I will be talking about more wide receivers after I take a deeper look at the slate. But right now, the two guys that stand out are Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton. Like I said, New York Giants starters are going to be playing the full first half and maybe into the third as well. They're going to be playing with Daniel Jones. So both of these starters look great with the opportunity that they're going to get. I think that they're top two wide receivers on the slate right now. And then that can move us straight to tight end with Evan Ingram, another guy. Just based off playing time, they're going to get a half at least with the starters. I think Evan Ingram's a top tight end play on the slate. And then one more tight end I do want to mention is Jordan Franks. He's played pretty well in the preseason. He's another guy that just should get plenty of run in this last preseason game. So he's probably another top tight end that I like in this game. But that'll do it. Those are the guys that I have notes on for right now. Those are the guys that stand out after a fresh look at the slate. Best of luck in your games tomorrow, and I'll see you next week for NFL Week 1.